Often, we argue with the people we love the most. Are you tired of getting into these arguments all the time? We are going to share with you some of the best scientific tips on how to avoid arguments. Tip number 1, listen more, talk less. This may seem counterintuitive, but it's actually one of the most effective ways to avoid arguments. When we listen to the other person, we show them that we respect their opinion and that we're willing to understand where they're coming from. This can de-escalate the situation and prevent an argument from happening in the first place. Tip number 2, use I statements instead of you statements. When we use you statements, we are essentially blaming the other person for something. This can put them on the defensive and make the situation worse. Instead, try using I statements, such as I feel or I think. This can help to express your opinion without attacking the other person. Tip number 3, take a break if things get too heated. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try, an argument is inevitable. When this happens, it's important to recognize when things are getting out of hand and to take a break. This can give both parties time to cool off and think things through. When you come back to the conversation, you may find that it's much easier to find a solution. Tip number 4, find common ground. When we focus on our differences, it's easy to get into an argument. But when we focus on our similarities, it's much easier to find a solution. So, try to find something that you both agree on and use that as a starting point for your conversation. Tip number 5, practice empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. When we practice empathy, we're able to see things from the other person's perspective, which can help us to avoid arguments. So, try to put yourself in the other person's shoes and imagine how they're feeling. And there you have it. Those are my top 5 scientific tips on how to avoid arguments. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, be sure to share it with your friends. And tell us in the comment section, what are some of your tips for avoiding arguments? Subscribe to our channel and watch more videos for better health and well-being.